This is why nobody listens and engages with you, even with good music. My name is Nanamin. I worked on a major label in the past as an artist development manager, and now I help artists brand, grow, and monetize independently. And in this video, I just wanted to touch on the one missing piece you have, which stops people from engaging with you, from really caring about you, and from doing things on a fan to artist level that a lot of the bigger artists have, and especially cult following artists have that you just don't have. But after this video you will, and I promise you this. If you're one of the two fucking people that actually does what they learn and doesn't just watch videos for the sake of feeling better, you will benefit from this one a lot. Because it's not actually difficult and it makes perfect sense when you break it down like I will. So listen to this. The reason other artists get good engagement, other artists don't, is that some people, they are either naturally or consciously building these two things. And these two things, they kind of go together. So if you build one, you'll build the other one pretty easily as well, okay? It is a bit of a finicky situation and it takes skill. I'm sorry, this is not an overnight solution. This is going to take some building up. But if you do master this skill, this could ironically be the most important fucking skill in your life. So that skill is building authority and building social proof. Authority and social proof matter in these two ways. Our primal brain as a human doesn't like to make decisions. Our primal brain is actually very good at conserving energy, at watching Netflix, at eating food, and at laying down in bed. That's what the brain wants to do because the more energy it saves, technically the less danger you're in. Expending energy to the brain is literally dangerous. And so instead of figuring things out for yourself and spending energy on that, we rather listen to an authority or a guru who already has that. Because if we listen to a person who has the result, naturally, if we just do the same thing, we'll probably get the same result, right? That's how the brain thinks, and it is true. So instead of thinking for ourselves, we'll look for authorities. An authority is somebody who has what you want. And I just talked about this in a previous video. An easy way that music labels build authority for all these new rappers they sign is they do it through luxury. You have chains, you have whips, you have mansions and chicks. You tell everybody that you fly PJ like Soldier Boy, right? And that puts you in authority to all the people who don't have that because you have it. And by listening to you and by paying attention to you, they think in some way they're likely to get the same results as you. This is part of the reason why people like Rick Ross and Rick Ross interviews so much, right? Rick Ross, very obviously a wealthy man, a rapper, a wealthy black entrepreneur. So Rick Ross is a huge fucking authority even in the music scene. Jay-Z, huge fucking authority in the music scene. Not just because they have good music. Some people care more about what they get out of listening to Rick Ross and out of listening to Jay-Z because you know that fucking meme, you know, $500,000 or a dinner with Jay-Z. That fucking meme that's been going around on the internet that even Jay-Z himself said, bro, take the $500,000, what the fuck, you know? But some people really do believe that the interacting with authority will rub off what the authority knows on them and they will get some of it. And people are like, okay, well, what if somebody's just like a sad rapper like Lil Peep or X? X and Lil Peep are authorities in messing up their lives and, you know, trying to find ways out of it. They're the authority in being sad. So they're not authority of money and wealth. They're literally authority in being fucked up. And people, they don't hope that their life will get as fucked up as X's and Lil Peeps, but they kind of relate. So it's a slightly different mechanism, but there's still an authority figure. So XXXTentacion isn't just a sad man who makes sad music, you know? He is an authority. He is the saddest man who makes the saddest fucking music. His life is all fucked, and he's literally an expert and a very powerful authority figure at messing things up for himself. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you do, you need to be an authority for very strong fan engagement. And this literally sets up artists who are like pure 100% entertainers who are like, haha, guys, I'm here, look, I make short form content, ahaha, from people who are actually respected and followed. If you really think about it, even Lil Dicky, the comedian rapper, gets a lot of respect because A, he sometimes promotes the right type of messages. He has a song about saving the environment. And B, Lil Dicky can actually somehow get crazy industry features. He has like little Rich Homie Quan, he has like Ariana Grande, he has fucking Justin Bieber. He has industry access. Lil Dicky, he has crazy levels of industry access. He knows T-Pain and shit. And so he is an authority figure, even though he's just a comedian comedian that makes people laugh. So how can you do this? How can you build authority? First thing is you can get the fake luxuries. You can get the Chinese knockoff shit. You can get the fake bands. You can do all that. I talked about it in the other video I talked about. But the other thing is you need to be a person who is the best at what they preach. So let's say all your music is electronic and you talk about partying and you talk about drugs and you talk about girls. Well, you better be fucking the most partying every day playboy ever who lived in history. And you need to take every picture and every video of this, and all your content needs to be about that. This is actually part of how Dice is coming up. If you know Dice, he's been big on YouTube and on short form recently because all of his content is a party, and a normal person can't party every day. But Dice is literally seeming like he's partying every day, just chilling with his homies, having fun. A normal person can't do it. So Dice kind of becomes a party authority. So whatever the general message of your music is, if it's gangster rap, you need to be King Von and you need to be out there sliming people, okay? I'm not telling you to go murder anybody. YouTube, don't fucking ban me. But I'm telling you, whatever message you give, you need to fucking live it to the maximum, okay? Or at least make it seem like you do. Do a little bit of movie, cinematic, Hollywood magic and, you know, get good at faking it. Either one works. But the second thing is social proof. And social proof is really a snowball effect type thing. When you have authority, it's really easy to start building social proof. And all social proof is if you like it and you like it, I have higher chances of liking it because a bunch of people I know like it, okay? So say all my friends play League of Legends, they're very big on League of Legends, and they're like, yo, Ivan, you should come check out and play League of Legends. Pretty likely to at least try the game and decide if I want to keep playing or not, right? And it's the same with people. If somebody watches Alex Hormozy on YouTube, or if somebody listens to a lot of Drake, the more people that listen to Drake, the more other people that don't yet listen to Drake are inclined to at least try listening to Drake and give it a go, okay? And when you have authority, building social proof becomes easy. I'll give you 2 hacks to start, and you can kind of figure out the rest as you go to make sure it's fit for you. So the first thing that you can do, especially as a dude, but this works for girls too, is if you're good at talking to girls, you can get a ton of girls, especially hot girls. Don't get ugly bitches. When hot people like something, other people like it. That's why when Kim Kardashian comes out with a new fucking Skims, or when people see her on Instagram with some new type of fucking water bottle, that water bottle gets sold out in 24 hours because people want to be like Kim Kardashian. She is an authority and she has tons of social proof. So hot chicks, very easy. Money, signs of money, just like with the authority ball, money is very easy social proof because when a person is successful, obviously they function well in society. I don't just say wealthy because like they inherited a trust fund. I mean successful. A successful person literally means that you're doing something right in society, interacting with other humans. And so people will look up to you, and that is social proof as well. The third type of social proof is having large followings. I'm not saying you should inflate follower counts. This is the one thing you should never do because it will mess up your algorithm and it will make sure all your future content tanks. So don't go like buying bots or anything like that. Make sure you incentivize people to follow you on social media in some way. Don't be just a pure entertainer. Use your authority to make sure that people follow you. And that way, when people come to your profile, they see you have 100k followers, they will follow you. Then if they saw that you have 100 followers and they're like, I don't know about this guy, you know, my primal brain doesn't give me the safe signal, so maybe I'll leave and come back later, who knows, right? So it's literally a snowball. Social proof is an easy thing to build when you start actually getting active and building it. The very last bit of advice for this video that I want to give to you is part of the reason that nobody listens to you, even good music, isn't just because you may lack authority or social proof, which signals to other people that you should be paid attention to. Part of the reason nobody's listening to your music is because you think you have good music, but really you just do run-of-the-mill shit that, you know, the guy next door is also doing. One thing you really need to do with music is you really need to make sure it's unique. Like T-Pain literally crashed out about this the other day on his live stream. I'll play a clip here.
Just, god damn it! Do some different music! We have all the shit that you're doing. We already have it. Lil Uzi Vert is already doing it. Lil Baby is already doing it. Dub Baby is already doing it. It's literally 2 niggas with baby in their names that's already doing all the music you want. Do something else. Do something else. That's it. That's all we want. Holy shit.
Right? So if you're doing a certain type of rap that's already being done by a billion other people, there's just no reason to listen to you. And I'm just being real with you here, okay? You're not better than anybody. No matter how good you think your music is, you need to show to other people that this is something worth paying attention to. And the best way to show it is to give them something fresh, something that they haven't heard. So at the very least, you're not the other Travis Scott, and you're not the other Kanye West, and not the other Snoop Dogg. How many Yeats do we have and Playboy Cardis do we have? We don't need another. So get creative and really push the boundaries of music in your genre to really give people something fresh. And if you don't know how to do that, you can join my school community. First link in the description. There's a very big module in there, literally like 2 hours, that goes in depth and into detail on how to create a unique persona, unique music. So when people look at you, that's not something they've seen before, and their interest in checking you out and giving you a chance. This is all you need as an entertainer. They need to give you a chance. And then if your music is good, they will stick around. And if it's not, they will leave. With that, I hope you liked this video. And if you did, you will definitely enjoy watching this next.